Welcome back, choir, to the GhosCast. I'm just out and about. I'm running some errands again, moving around. Finna get out here in traffic a little bit. I got some projects that I'm working on, and I'm gonna get y'all some art. Just be patient with me. I'm gonna get y'all some stuff. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to give y'all something that's inspiring. Because when you look at ghost work, Papa ghost work, then I want you to be inspired to do something, to get up and move your feet, all right? Get up and move around. My art ain't really just to, I wanted to spark something, to ignite something. When you see this, I want you to move. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, there's a time to be still too. It's like the Bible says, everything there's a season. So, but I want you to be motivated. So I'm looking for something now. I got an idea. I'm not gonna share it with you right now, but I got an idea on what I want to do next, which is going to require me to get some more tools or some more equipment, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm in the process of doing that now. But so yeah, every piece that I make, I want it to mean something, to symbolize something. I want it to be something connected to history, some kind of way, preferably, because we can't never forget the past. You got a lot of people that want to forget the past. How you gonna go anywhere if you don't know nothing about the past? Like, how do you know what you're facing? How do you know what you're up against? If you know nothing about your past and you're not interested in it, how you know what you're facing, what you're going into, based on what somebody else told you? And I'm not saying all historians are right, because they're not. It's a lot of liars out there, a lot of people that record false information. But it's up to you to be diligent and do your due diligence and research to find out what's good and what ain't good. You know, eat the meat and spit out the bones is what we say. So, but you gotta understand what's going on, because things, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but things are not getting better. Okay, they're getting more challenging. I'll put it like that. They're going to get even more challenging, and it's kind of like going to the gym. You can go to the gym and sit around and look at everybody else if you want to, and hope you're gonna get strong off of looking at everybody else, but that just don't happen like that. All right, you got to put some work in. What is it? Force time distance equals work, I think. That's how that go. But yeah, I'm working on a song right now. On to another topic. I'm working on a song right now. I'm gonna give y'all, and I'm on the last verse of it. Of course, you know, Ghost is talking about some serious stuff on the song. I'm talking about some serious stuff. When I record music now, it's primarily to teach. I remember when I was younger, listening to cats like KRS-One, who we know him as the teacher in hip hop because of what he was teaching. His primary objective was to teach. Like, when you listen to his music, yeah, he has some urban elements in there. We'll put it like that. He has some urban elements in his music, but he was teaching us, though. You know, and we appreciate that brother for that. I know I do, for one. Being young, you're looking for older guys that's kind of been through something that can tell you about what's going on. So it's not purposely misleading you. We'll put it like that. His music didn't purposely mislead you. He wasn't set on a mission to and not caring. You know, you got some people that just look at, well, I'm getting this money, I'm getting the bag, so I don't care. I tell these clowns anything because that's how much they care. They just really don't. So when you have people that do show an interest or show that they do want to try to uplift, then you appreciate that. But so that's what kind of where I am with as old as I am. Remember, recording is an art. A recording artist can be a powerful thing. A person that knows how to record, or a person that records their music or records their voice, and they actually got something to say, that can be a powerful tool. You know, it can actually be a weapon against ignorance and against deception, which can cause enemies. It does, depending on what it is you're talking about. But I'm working on this song right now, and I'm trying to, at the end, I'm kind of trying to have some fun at the end, and I'm trying to poke the bear too, because my experience growing up in religions that my mother kind of had me dealing with, because she understood that the streets really wasn't no place for us to be. So she wanted us to have a relationship with God. So she would I was the oldest child, her oldest child, and I would not my daddy's oldest child, but I was her oldest child. You put that together. But she would put me on the Sunday school bus and send me off to church, and because in her mind she was doing the right thing. You know, she felt like, you know, you need to know who the Lord is, and I appreciate that. Now, in retrospect, that's dangerous. What she was doing was dangerous. I realize that now, but I understand where she was coming from, and the Most High God was with me. So nothing ever happened to me that was foul or crazy, but it could have, right? You don't send your kids off with strangers. You just don't do that, right? I don't care how heavenly they seem, how they try to come to you and we just love the Lord, and none of that. You don't do that, okay? You lose a lot of people that way. So no, you don't do that. But anyway, so in the song that I'm working on now, I'm kind of poking fun at these preachers and pastors, because looking at some of the stuff going on right now, it's nothing like it was when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I get all of the trying to be hip, and they try to merge hip hop culture with what's going on with their religions, and it's not the way to go. If you're gonna do that, do that. All right. The Bible is what it is. If that's what the religion is supposed to be based on, it is what it is. Right? It is what it is. You gotta go by that. You gotta go with that. You don't do things contrary to that, because what it makes you what? A hypocrite, or an actor, or a pretender. So that's what I'm doing in the song. Like on the last verse, I'm gonna have fun with it, and I'm kind of poking at preachers and pastors and what they got going on. So we'll see how that go. We'll see what kind of reaction that get. Yeah, so I'm gonna let y'all hear some of the last verse that I'm working on. Let me see how it goes. I said, I must have fell asleep with my Bluetooth lit. Ghost back in the booth, proofreading the script. Headphones kind of loud, but my levels dip. Yup, out of your peak, but my bass on hit. Got my face on FaceTime making it flip. If the waistline fine, stick making a trip. Not another thick chick, no covering the ship. She just wanna shop for what a shape can fit. There's some money on the table that you gambling with. Assets ain't much, but it's all you get. Aunties try to show you how a lady should sit, but you was hustling at the pool house trying to connect. And Unc told you if you caught your little ass on the set, whoever you was with, it was rat-a-tat-tat. That's all I'm gonna give y'all for right now, all right? That's all I'm gonna give y'all for right now. Then I'm gonna go into what I'm telling you about, all right? Ghost ain't done yet. Ghost ain't done. I love recording, man. Like I could be, you could be, you know. Here's the thing about art: you're never too old to be creative and to do art. If the good Lord keep give you your sensibilities and He don't take away your faculties like your brain and your mind, you stay in your right mind. Be creative and don't worry about the rest. I don't worry about the rest. I just don't. I'ma still do it. Kind of like when, like before Kobe, players like Kobe passed. It's like them cats was gonna play ball outside in the park, whether you pay them or not. They're gonna still play because it's just in them to do. All right, it's what they enjoy doing. And some of us, it's just what it is. It's like when you find that thing, you find a lot of peace. Because being an artist, like not just a recording artist, but y'all know I'm an artist. Like when it comes down to using my hands too. But it's you know, a lot of people paying money for therapy and stuff like that. That's all they're gonna do is put a paintbrush in your hand, put you in a situation where you basically being creative and enjoying yourself. You're able to express yourself because something bothered you. So these people who are paying all of this money, bring that money to me. All right, bring that money to Ghost. Papa Ghost will get you right. I get you right. I get your mind right. Trust me. Trust me. I'll get your mind right. I'll show you what'll make you them problems that you're dealing with or whatever you're dealing with. We're gonna talk about that too, but we're going to also release that creative side of you that that's all you need. That's all you needed. That's all you needed. That's it. And when you can sit back and look at something that you created, you feel a lot better, man. Like it makes you feel a whole lot better. You feel like $1 million, as a matter of fact. Sit back and listen to something that you recorded, that you put some thought into, or if you're the freestyle type person. I ain't really no freestyler like that because I like to be thoughtful in what I'm saying. I don't just like to be reckless and just say anything. But shout out to them cats that can do that. I know some cats that's cold-blooded with the freestyle. They can just come up and think of some crazy stuff and they have you laughing, have you thinking it all at the same time. I know some people that are very talented like that. But primarily one of my old homeboys, King Jack. King Jack was one of them dudes. Jack was, to me, one of the best freestylers that I ever met. Like Jack was cold. Jack was cold. My little brother was cold too, though. He was cold too, Grinchy. He was more of a street type cat. But Jack was more. He added more of a sense of humor to it. He had you laughing, and you know, he could get very comical with it. But yeah, so being creative, yeah, that's what we on. We just being creative, man. Just do your thing. So I'm finna shut it down because I'm finna get ready to move around a little bit more. But I want y'all to think about that. And I'm gonna get y'all. Don't press me too hard. I'm gonna get y'all some art. I'm gonna get y'all some stuff. Like I said, I just don't like putting out anything just to say I did something. I want you to think about it. when you see art, and when you see that ghost piece hanging on your wall, or some of my digital art pulled up on one of your mobile devices like your iPad or your laptop or something like that as a screensaver in the background. When you see that, I want you to think, and I want you to keep going. That's the point. Keep going. All right, choir, I'm out. Holler at y'all later. Bless.